turn into the right-handers.
Lovely shot. A very, very good shot. It was full. It was pretty much in the slot, and you might think he's playing against the spin. He is, and is doing so to good effect.
That's a special shot. We saw Rohit Sharma play that to the off-spinner over extra cover, but normally you don't see that. Well played, Tatinder Taibu. That's one way of countering Randiv's strategy. Suddenly, there's something to think about for the bowler.
Side. There he goes again, comfortably. The length is good for him, and Tatinder Taibu just extends the arms. A wonderful swing of the bat, and one bounce for 4.
Wonderful batting. Like I said, lots to think about now. Not a lot of batsmen play this shot. So, immediately the long off drops, the mid off drops back to long off. So he's going to be a difficult customer to bowl to for Randiv, because he's sweeping well.
But as long as Tatinder Taibu is there, he'll be thinking about how to manufacture runs. Looking for the sweep early on, and it was a full toss, and he probably will feel he missed out here, Tatinder Taibu. Just a couple to his name.
Righto, so Tatinder Taibu is the man who could do the damage. That one well fielded. Oh, he'll get a single. This will be his half century. In comes the throw down the far end. Oh, that's close. Direct hit. It needed a direct hit. There was no chance of getting Tatinder Taibu.
Well, Lamb's not going anywhere. It was a direct hit. Oh, that's close. I think he's just made it.
So we'll have to do this very slowly. Let's see, the stump breaks there. Now then, the bail has gone a long way. I think he's going to get the benefit of the doubt here.
It's been given not out, but more importantly, Tatinder Taibu has gone to a well-deserved 50.
Oh yes, Billy!
The 30 overs have been bowled now, 107 for 3. A reverse sweep over the top of the short third man, fieldsman down to the boundary for 4. Tatinder Taibu is starting to get things moving here for Zimbabwe. They're trying to get as near to 300 as possible. They know they'll need that. This is a good shot, a little bit unorthodox, but it's effective.
That's found the gap over mid-wicket. He hasn't quite timed it, so it won't go to the boundary. But 2 more to the total. That's found the gap and will not go to the boundary. But, 2 more to the total. Much needed to Taibu playing this sweep and reverse sweep with ease.
I've got to say, to drive me mad.
Mendo! Come on, Mendo!
I don't for 1 minute want to detract from the enthusiasm of the young man, but boy, it's never stops. Problem is, you can't understand half of it either.
Come on! Oh yes, Dion,
Into the 34th, 127 for 3.
Ball.
Imperative as well that these Zimbabwe batsmen. He's going for 2. He's going to have to hurry. But, a bit of a weak throw, so Lamb will get back. They've got to be thinking a runner ball at this stage. Boundaries will come as they start building a bit of pressure.
Oh, that's a very good shot. He's got it into the gap as well. It's one thing getting off the middle of the bat, it's another thing placing the ball. That was very well played. So Lamb picking up 4 valuable runs.
Yeah, great shot from young Greg Lamb. He's found the gap, as you said, and that is critical. He hasn't tried to overhit it. He's just helped that down the leg side. And the first bit of intent we've actually seen from Lamb, he scored his runs in singles and twos, which he was going to do.
Out! Backward point, cleanly taken. Well, that's a huge blow. That's the sort of delivery that Tatenda Taibu would normally smash away along the ground in front of square for 4. Might have been slightly slower, actually. Certainly bounced up a little bit on him, didn't it?
Yeah, he's a short man and probably a little bit too high for him to control properly, but he'll be bitterly disappointed with that, just at a time when he was getting going. So Taibu's got to go. Big breakthrough. Court Kapagedera gone for 71. Zimbabwe lose their 4th for 139.
Elton Chikumbura.
No, that can't be out. You're bowling from round the wicket. You've got to obviously get it to bend right back into the right-hander. There's the appeal. Oh gosh, he may have had a point to it.
It does look like a very good appeal, doesn't it?
The other thing that can happen now, that's going to be runs. A couple of them. That in case the runs are not coming freely from the other end, then Chikumbura, who can hit it big, is then under pressure to actually try and manufacture those hits for 6 or 4. In the air, and that's what can happen. That's what we were saying, that don't put too much pressure on Chikumbura. He's gone. And that's not good from Zimbabwe's perspective.
I have to say that everybody who bowled at Chikumbura did a brilliant job. They all know what his strength is, and that's right up there. Impossible to get underneath it, or at least to get enough elevation to clear the infield, and that's the end of Chikumbura. Massive disappointment. So now Charles Coventry bears all the responsibility as he comes to the crease of pushing the score up to something competitive. It's 155 for 5. It's an interesting situation that Coventry found himself in after that 194 not out, and that was it was almost a career-ending innings, as bizarre as that might sound, because the expectation levels were then so high every time he walked to the crease that they became impossible to live up to. There was a golfer I knew 10 years ago or so, Aaron, who as a young man, as a 23-year-old, shot 59 on the Sunshine Tour in South Africa, and he never recovered. Every time, and he gave up. He ended up going and working in a pro shop and just as a teacher. He just, again, every single time he walked to the tee, the talk was, and the commentators were all saying, oh, here he is, the man who shot 59. And it was pretty early in Coventry's career, that. 194 not out. Suddenly, he went from being humble Charles Coventry from Bulawayo to a name that was known around the cricketing world, and it was just too much, and there was he didn't know how to cope with it, really, but he's getting there now.
Well, I'm told that he scored only 150 since that innings. But let's hope there's another one coming up in this situation. It's 161 for 5.
Bowled him straight through, and forced into trying to manufacture something, as we were talking about. Greg Lamb has swung through the line looking for the gap at deep mid wicket and has been bowled.
Well, he's done a job, you can say, but not quite what they required from him in this situation. He's gone 37 of 65, 163 for 6.
That's how you do it. And that didn't work for him. As a batsman, I'm talking.
Oh, that's run away for 4. He's got that one to turn right across the face of the bat, or did he get an edge? He did get an edge. Nobody moved. The slip didn't realize it till it had already passed him. Just too quick for any reaction.
It looks stranger and stranger. Look. You know, I'm trying to work out what happened there.
Baffled everybody. Oh, that's a good shot. That's going to find the fence. So a couple of boundaries in this over. That'll help.
I mentioned when, actually just before Coventry had come in, that he has this rare gift of being able to find the middle of the bat almost immediately, and it is a gift. You can't practice that. which are peculiar to cricket, and only really cricketers understand them. That's a terrific shot. I tell you what, he's opened the face of the bat there and guided that one away, delayed the stroke. That's beautifully well placed. You could just imagine a coach saying, look, it's the final and there are runs on the board. They're saying is that the team batting second in the final because of the occasion.
Catch it, catch it!
Hasn't got hold of it. Man underneath it, takes the catch. Coventry disappointed. He's gone before the batting power play is taken, and now Zimbabwe really are in trouble.
That's what's so inexplicable, that if you are going to play shots like that and you're already 6 down, the whole team is dependent on you, why not take the power play and get those vacant areas? Should you not connect from the meat of the blade, you still get 4, but as it's turned out, you're out and you're walking back to the pavilion.